just when we thought we'd seen the coolest releases of 2023, Baltic dropped this watch, a tool watch that nobody was expecting, and it became an instant hit. Reason? It's a go anywhere, do anything watch in its truest sense at an affordable price. There are too many good things about this watch. While you can certainly find field watches from other brands at this price, you won't find many that hit the nail when it comes to the specs, visual design, and proportionality. That's where Baltic shines. If there's one thing that Baltic specializes in, it's creating vintage-inspired watches better than many others. The French microbrand started not too long ago in 2017 and has gained unprecedented momentum in the entry-level enthusiast watch space. Compared to the dressier MR01, the Hermétique leans towards a tougher, toolier side, especially with its case design. This name seems to be a reference to IWC's Hermit case from the 1940s, where these were hermetically sealed to keep out dust and humidity from those military watches. They achieved this by recessing the crown into the case. Of course, this didn't help too much when it came to winding, but it fulfilled the purpose, which was to make these as rugged as possible, alleviating any risk of breaking the crown during combat. But it's interesting to see Baltic go in this direction because the case construction is not common. How many of you have heard of the Hermit case? Exactly. It's obscure, it poses a question, and that's what we love about it. Even in its prime in the 40s, it wasn't widely adapted and was discontinued not too long after its inception. That makes it even more attention-grabbing, sort of, if you can see it. The watch comes in a retrofit 37mm stainless steel case with a lug-to-lug of 46mm, a fan favorite lug width of 20, and a thickness of just 11mm that includes a double-dome sapphire crystal. When you consider the finishing details on the case, you can see how the price is well justified. While the case mostly has elaborated hairline finish, the polished bezel gives it that touch of shine that makes this watch look a lot more premium. And I love the fact that it comes with drill lugs, meaning you won't be risking dents and scratches when removing standard spring bars when replacing watch straps. And while the crown is neatly tucked into the case, it does result in a not so great winding experience. Heck, I'll just go ahead and say it, it's a nightmare. I just found myself giving it the old shake to get the watch started. It helps that it's an automatic movement. Besides that, you get 150 meters of water resistance, which is impressive even though you're getting a push-pull crown, meaning that you can actually use this watch out in the wilderness without worrying about rainwater or humidity getting in. The watch comes in 4 colors, each one so good that it makes choosing between them quite tough. One of the common features of a field watch is that the dial almost always has to be boring, and this is by design. It's what makes a field watch so practical. Legibility is the priority. Legibility is key. But Baltic managed to create a rather interesting dial without compromising legibility. You get prominent applied luminous Arabic numerals and markers molded from luminous material, which create a strong textural contrast against the grainy center, with a railroad minute track in white against a black chapter ring. What's even more clever about this layout is the stepped separation between the colored center and the chapter ring, which helps keep the layout well put together, giving even the beige variant strong legibility. Also, because the indices are raised, they cast a shadow on the dial at certain angles that give it a strong sense of depth. The complexity of finishing doesn't just end at the case, but is extended well onto the dial. Powdery texture in the colored center, polishing on the rehaut, and radially brush finish on the chapter ring. Each of these finishes serve a purpose, both in terms of visual design and practicality. The blue and beige variant feature markers made from BGW9 that gives off a blue glow, whereas the brown and green versions shine with C3 Swiss Superluminova that give off a greener and slightly brighter glow. All of these models are absolute strap monsters. But personally, if I was to get any of these models, I'd throw in Baltic's Beads of Rice bracelet as well, because that combo just looks insane. Powering this watch is a humble Miura 9039 caliber, a tried and tested Japanese automatic movement seen also in Baltic's other offerings. It offers 42 hours of power reserve, a beat frequency of 28,800 vibrations per hour, giving you a smooth sweep, and comes with hacking seconds, allowing you to set your watch precisely to the exact second. What's interesting about Baltic is that they don't follow trends with their design choices. They look for the most obscure, most forgotten part of watch design, like micro rotor movements, like a hermit case, and bring them back with a modern twist. This makes the brand feel not just unpredictable, but also exciting. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And check out Red Army Watches Malaysia website if you're looking for a new watch. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.